Welcome to the homepage of PowerChart. In order to view your theatre list, you would have to access the perioperative tracking. And to find the perioperative tracking, you would have to click into View at the top left of your screen. Once you click onto that, a drop-down would appear. And to find the perioperative tracking, you would have to go close towards the bottom and you'd find it here. This is where you'll find your theatre list. Depending on which theatres you are working on, you would select these tabs at the top. Modular theatres, nucleus theatres, woodland theatres, maternity, BRI emergency for acute staff, and SLH standing for St. Luke's Hospital. I've also got SLH OR family and BRI OR family. My patient is in BRI Bronte Theatres, so I will select the tab Bronte Theatres. As you can see here, we have a table. My patient's name is called Tess Galat. You could also see the different type of columns: case priority, schedule start time and date, what theatres they're in, the MRN of the patient, the age. We could also see the allergies. If you hover over it, it tells you that there are no allergies documented. You could also see what type of procedure it is. If I scroll across to the right, you can see that there is also a column that says the pre-op checklist. It does not have a green tick in here, which means it has not been done by the ward staff. We have a ready for transport column, and in this column it should have a green tick once the patient is ready for transport. Next to that, we have a status column, and it is mainly used for real-time updates. It's very useful for those who are looking to find out what is going on with the patient. It would either be updated by yourself or your colleagues. To access that, you will double click into this box and a pop-up would appear. It is good to maximize your page so that you can get a better view. Here you can set the status of the patient by clicking onto patient sent for. And when the patient's arrived in theatres, you'll select patient arrived. If, for instance, you've accidentally selected something else, you can remove it by right-clicking into it and selecting remove event. If now you've sent for the patient 5 minutes ago, you could also modify that by right-clicking into it, selecting modify event, and changing the time 5 minutes backwards. And then press OK. And when you're done with the update, you'll then select OK at the bottom right, and you'll see that the status box has been updated. There are other columns such as golden patient. If there was a golden patient, you'll see an icon on here. We've also got alerts. If there was any alerts on the patient's record, you'll see an icon on here. You could hover over it and it will tell you a little bit more information into it. You can see the surgeon as well, what ward they're in, and in the comments section you could also leave a comment as well. If you double click into it, you are able to leave a comment.